assistant. Thrown to the system for criminal definition instead of dreaming for better and taking care of your business. I promise, we've been guys from the crib. Thing is, you can call a king a slave if he don't know who he is. Man, it's blasphemy.
Why would you treat yourself like that? Stop all that blasphemy. We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. You're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. God, God, God. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Joined again this week by my lovely co-hosts. Let y'all kick it off.
Good evening again. I'm Dr. Nicole, Wagner. Thanks for having us back and tuning in.
Look, I had to think about what my name was today.
Ladies are always good.
You mic on top? Yeah. Yep. Wait a minute, no, that's not on mic. Nope. Hear me now. There we go. Mic check 1 2 1 2. We are back. We thank y'all for joining us.
The lovely Love God be.
Love God be in the building.
Yeah, Bogard in the building.
Yeah, Bogard is
On his best behavior.
on his best shit. And we got David Butler online. David Butler.
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay, he gonna come get you now, Dave. All right. Hey, Dave is outside.
Yeah.
All right.
While we get some technical difficulties
We got it.
taken care
Indeed. Is it this one?
I'm gonna cut up, man.
I think it's these earplugs. Yeah, because I just cut them off. So yeah. I don't have them. So we good?
Come on.
I still hear him.
Yeah.
It's not that.
So it's not the
orange
earphone.
one.
It could be the orange one. I don't hear you. No. Please give us a minute while we get this situated.
We're going to get it together.
We're getting it
So
together.
while we're working to get it together, let's just make a couple of announcements. We have some events going on that's coming up in the Baltimore and DMV area. For anyone that's been watching the different segments for about 2 to 3 weeks now, we've pretty much been focusing on empowerment and acknowledging the strength of the Black man. If you tuned into last week, that was a phenomenal show.
Yes, it was.
So some of my pageant sisters, my 2019 Miss Full Figure DMV Exquisite Queen, Dr. Christy Thompson, is hosting a fair on the 28th of this month at Baltimore City Community College, and her overall goal is to keep our young African American youth from a life of incarceration. So we're going to have a lot of people that's there to offer guidance, supportive services, and or resources. So if you can attend that, please come out. We also have a couple of fashion shows that's coming up. As you know, myself and the beautiful Nika, their co-host, we are both plus-size curvy models, so we have a couple of fashion shows that are coming up, and we'll be posting them tonight after the show. I also have the Protect Our Girls campaign, Model with a Purpose, the second edition, the morning after, and the primary goal for that free event is to raise awareness and provide education, preventative measures in regards to childhood sexual abuse. I shared last week that I am a survivor of that, so that is something that is very near and dear to my heart. I also love the children, so we have 2 upcoming casting calls for our youth for the 2020 Youth Talent Fashion Showcase that's coming up, and some other events. So stay tuned. If you're not already following us, make sure you link up with us. Click on each of our individual names so that
tomorrow I will be Emerson and where the old Upland apartments was at. It's a cleaner community type of situation with the councilman, and we will be planting trees also. What you say?
I said awesome.
Oh yeah, so after the community cleanup thing, we'll be going down into the White Rock area and planting some trees. So if you're not doing anything, come out some trees. I'll post all the information on my page.
Come out, plant some trees.
Come out, plant some trees. Then when y'all finish, head over to Radicky Field tomorrow. We got who we play tomorrow?
Who y'all play?
The Stallions.
You play the
We
Stallions?
play the Stallions.
We play Wesley.
4 p.m. tomorrow's our game. MPG Titans, sponsored by Tavon Austin on the Dunbar Zone.
Yeah, 11:30 is our game. Now you want to come out and support? Come out and support us. We out here, we trying to. We a new team in a new division, and we trying.
Hey, also for y'all single men, y'all might find a woman out there because they come dressed like they coming to the club for football games. So put y'all best on like they put their best on and come out and watch some football. You might end up lucky.
The only thing I'm saying is,
I don't even want you to finish that.
they don't want me finishing.
I don't want him to finish
I'm
that.
gonna leave it right there.
Okay.
Cool,
Doc
cool.
asked me not to finish it.
Yes.
I'm gonna not finish it.
We love our dad. We miss you.
Yes,
Stop staying away so much.
I didn't mean to stay away. I honestly, it was really like a mental thing.
Okay.
Like, it was
Self-care.
yeah, it was really like it was kind of like it's like that one person in your life sometimes that really can just like have you like, you know what, I just need to, be by myself for a couple seconds. Or next to a person that can calm you down from that person because that person just had you so fired up. And that person had me fired up 2 weekends in a row. And then I was like fired up.
Well,
And-
welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, it's finished.
It won't have, nobody will never fire me up with, because like you said, it didn't take away from the plan, but it just took away from kind of how I was feeling that day, like my emotions. So, and just like put a damper on that, so I was just like, I don't want to come into I was fired.
So you bottled it all up and you saved it all for the night.
Yeah.
I'm putting the top on it.
Uh-oh.
You're not really, don't do
I
that.
did. I'm not gonna bring it all out tonight.
Don't, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Got you, boy. She got you.
If you're in the 21223 zip code, also I work for Boston for Mercy Health System, so it'll be Lightbridge. Tomorrow we are having a free health fair. So if you have not had a physical or a health screening, again, this is something that is free in the area. Please come to the Boston Fort Main Hospital located 2000 West Baltimore Street. Also, it'll be a lot of vending tables there. I will be there set up representing different modalities. Most of you know I'm a behavioral health specialist. I will be doing diagnosis individuals suffering from alcoholism, substance abuse, and or mental health disorders. So if you have a loved one and or yourself, please, this is not the time to be silent. This is not the time to be still. We are in an opioid crisis epidemic. Come there. I'm also the intake coordinator. I also oversee our overdose survivors outreach program in our emergency department and the expert substance abuse diagnosis department. I will give you any.
So she's the plug.
Yeah, talk about the plug resources, and again, get checked for diabetes, get signed up for health
Is there
insurance
age
if you
limit?
don't.
Like, is there?
There is not.
Okay.
There is not. Men, women, come get your family member, your loved one that has not had a physical. Bring them tomorrow. We're going to be out there from 10 to 3. So please come 2000 West Baltimore Street. Come to the main entrance of the Boston Fort Hospital.
That's kind of wild that you mentioned. Not wild.
I was about to go there too.
No, I was in a store day before yesterday, and this lady came up to me. She just was like, "I just need to vent." She was like, "It's something about you that I don't know. I just feel as though I need to talk to you." So we got to talking. She she said she had started out on Percocet. And actually, I told her that I would like her to come here. We haven't talked about a date yet. But she just was, about this opioid crisis. She was saying that she was addicted to Percocet first. And the Percocet led her to heroin. But she's 10 years clean, and she was venting, and we talked about it. I had to give her a little words of encouragement. But hopefully, she'll join us soon. Miss Smiley, if you're watching, I told you about the show. If you're watching, shouts out to you.
And please bring her, because I see it breaks my heart that when I'm on Facebook or even out in public and you hear the negative banter. I think the misconception is that people that are addicted to any substance abuse, not just opioids, but that it is a choice. Understand that yes, it's a choice consciously to continue to use so that their body does not go through a lot of the physiological side effects, but you will find a good percentage of individuals that became addicted because they suffered from some form of cancer and were pulled off their message. And we'll talk a little bit more about that, but for right now, we're going to go to a break. Remember, it is what it is. Radio, like, and share.
Yes, I just got a question though. Like, what if you're not addicted? What if you just like to get high?
We'll talk about that.
When we come
Dave
back.
Butler is also in the building. He made it, but we'll talk about that when we get back.
We'll be right back.
Don't go nowhere. There you go.
Well, Jason, I've got to tell you, you're pretty much everything this company is looking for in an entry-level candidate.
Great.
Your resume isn't quite what we're used to, but you've got a fantastic work ethic.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed by how you carry yourself.
So, should we talk about the job?
What? The job? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have no way of recruiting or even meeting you. This interview didn't happen.
It may sound ridiculous, and that's because it kind of is. There's a huge pool of talent your company is missing out on. Meet the grads of life. Who are they? Talent worth knowing about. Young adults of unique determination and experience. An ideal fit for your company in an entry-level position, internship, or even mentorship. They might not have every qualification you typically look for, but they're exactly who your company needs.
Man, we really could have used him.
Don't miss out on a resource many innovative companies have already discovered. Go to gradsoflife.org to learn how to find, cultivate, and train this great pool of untapped talent. Brought to you by the Ad Council and gradsoflife.org.
My name is Ruth Rusey. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live United. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live United.
Be Exposed Radio.
Well, if you made them, take care of them.
Yeah, that's
period.
the real. Right. That's the real deal.
It's period.
Right. And all that old money shouldn't go toward this, money should go to. If the child is with one of the parents 24/7, 7 days a week, you don't even come get your child every day. You come get your child once a month maybe, or once every 3 months.
Right.
You cannot dictate where that money goes, especially if the child ain't calling you about nothing. Now, if the child calling you every week, then you might can question about where the child's support is going. But if every time you pick up the child, they look nice, they ain't complaining about nothing, why are you worrying about where the money go at?
It is what it is. Radio.
Long live Pop. Y'all can go ahead and cry now. I'ma show these niggas what to do with one of your beats, man. I am Gas, by the way. should have been on CNN. Nobody knows what it's like being Gwen. Windows closed in the house, it ain't no CNN. Can't gain weight for years, she been being thin. Single mother, no help from the system. When they was giving out food stamps, she missed them. Birth certificate, baby daddy, she couldn't list them. But her son was so beautiful when she kissed him. Blame it on love, but nigga she could've died with. Destroyed the whole world and found out she was a side chick. The nigga loved his wife and it got hard to hide it. So when Gwen confronted him, he ain't even denied it. Her fault, depends on who you asking. She tried to be a stripper, but the tip out was taxing. Buying all the purses, trying to keep up with the fashion. And her mama hated babysitting with a passion. She deserved better circumstances. A black queen, she should have been blessed with certain chances. Look down upon getting all of hurting glances.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is. Because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monty about Jennifer Holliday.
Anyway, let's get back to
yeah. Well, what I wanted to say is that I can understand 100% where Jennifer Holliday is coming from, and that's sort of kind of where my 20% came from.
Artists exchanged. The artists.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back. And joining us today, I've known this man since 1995. He was a skinny 8th grader. He played on a basketball team that I was an assistant coach for.
Was he a bum?
I'm proud of what he's doing with himself.
He was an 8th grader in 95.
Comedian Dave Butler is in the building. What's going on, Dave?
Put the claps on.
How you doing?
I'm alright. Can we see him?
Yeah, they can see you. Nope. Move over some, Dave. You ain't in the
slide up in here.
Get up. Move closer, yo. Black, you
get up in here.
all that light in the other end.
Yeah.
That's the light.
October in the right.
It is a whole lot of light skin over there. I did just notice that.
He was in the field.
Move over a little bit more, Dave.
I did just notice that though.
There you go. There you go.
It's too dark skin on the right and too light skin on the left.
It's still segregated.
Yeah, it's separation.
Damn.
It's all good. I feel like they just mad because they ain't got enough melanin.
I'm good. I'm good.
That was a shot.
Dave is. Dave in rare form today, huh?
Thank you.
Cracking on people and all that, huh?
He shot a pistol.
Did he?
What's that nigga name that was just right there?
Shot that.
Drake?
His name Dream?
Drake.
Yeah. He still ain't nobody with no cup. No. Nobody come back to work on Monday. I see what I can do for you, boss.
Right.
Thank you.
My man.
My man Drake definitely makes it happen.
So,
here we go.
In the
Drake
street.
said, I'm prepared.
Aldo.
Yeah.
You just made a word up?
No, he said it. He said it's your slogan. Unprepared make you not prepared because you ain't shit. What is that? Preparation. He said it's your slogan. Preparation be
poor
preparation.
No, man. It's proper planning prevents poor performance, man. The 5 P's,
Peter
man.
Pepper, pick the pepper.
Okay, I'll give you one more. This for you. Family, faith, and finances. That's what matters in this world.
What you got? F's and P's? We F's and P's out here? F's and P's.
What?
You can say family.
Family, faith.
Family, faith, and finance.
Family.
Okay.
Faith is in whoever you pray to, and finances is what kind of makes the world go round.
Nah.
I'll give you another one.
Give me one more.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. The mic is not on.
Oh my God. You know what?
Turn it on. Turn it on. It's on.
He never told me Saturday.
Right. There we go.
Good, so we can hear your license.
Okay,
Y'all been in the house by the
Listen, y'all. We don't want to. We squashed the light skinned dark skin beef on somebody else's show. How long ago was that?
Yeah, look, we
squashed it a few years ago.
You sent me Tyree's crying about his daughter.
Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know. Whatever dark skin thing that's going on the internet is crazy, I DM him.
And sometimes it be brown skin guys that he make.
Yeah, hold up. Last thing before I even shout out to your son. Your son is one of us.
Oh, for now.
Light skin.
For now.
Light skin.
Oh, time out.
It's all right.
We're going back to war though, because I just noticed that y'all had the gun line. You know what I mean? Right here between me and Doc and y'all two. I just noticed that the gun line was you know, Dave had to come on and make me realize that y'all had you the gun line.
I'm sorry I had to be like this, bro.
No, he gonna be the one that he gonna be that one.
Don't
that
cross
like,
the gun line,
we
bro.
better not run. No, we better not run.
Oh, she is over. Yeah, you had to. She told you. You thought it was me cutting up, and you was worried about me.
I apologize.
Right.
You got one F too.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, let me make sure I spelled it right.
Yo, so let the world know what made you get into comedy and when did you first start? I mean, I know you.
I'll just say, no, I just always been
The class clown.
but I just always got out of trouble for being forced. I got a lot of women in my family. So somebody had to be the butler.
Right.
Something going on, everybody not speaking, everybody mad. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Then everybody start laughing, everybody's cool again.
Right.
Or that's how I moved around a lot growing up. So you either born from playing sports or being funny. So I can shoot a basketball and I can crack jokes. I'll be some of the roughest neighborhoods. Leave him alone, he's cool. Like, all right, cool.
Right. You sat at the cool table in school.
No, because I thought them niggas wasn't cool.
Oh, okay.
You notice most of the cool niggas in high school clowns now? Because you just ain't know better?
Yeah.
I knew better then. I was like, you weird.
You'll say you
You
weird.
ain't right. Weird. You talk about shit that people tell us you're not supposed to talk about all day to be cool. Like, yo, I know about a murder. You like, yo, you really gonna talk about a murder? Be cool as school?
Right.
Y'all twice the alley. I was there.
It's at an all-time high. I was in the corner store earlier, and I heard the little boy say, "Yeah, dummy, I wouldn't shoot him with a BB gun. I would want to shoot him with a real gun, dummy. You feel me?" I say, "And you going to jail, dummy."
Dummy?
Dummy? He just looked at me like, "Yeah."
You always having experiences in these corner stores. Something always happening with you in the corner store.
I think I really, because I'm trying to lead a revolution of us just not so much supporting the corner store like we support it so much. And if so, then it need to be guidelines and rules. Okay. Meaning, like I tell people, if I come in there and I'm short 5 cents, I shouldn't have to run to my car to get that 5 cents.
Right.
I shouldn't. Reason being?
Why not?
Why? Because you in the line behind me, he in the line behind you, she in the line behind him.
I'm gonna just give you the
he in the line behind her. So,
right.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Basically, me and my people are supporting you in your cause.
Right.
So, why are you so pressed over my 5 cents when you know this person behind me about to spend some money too? Like, you done made that 5 cents over 1,000 times, but you so pressed about my 5 cents.
They got taxes to pay. They got overhead to pay.
But listen.
Them 5 cents add
Listen. When I go somewhere, right, and I purchase one thing for $2, and then I go somewhere else and I purchase it for $3 or $3.07, now it's dawned on me like, all right, how can they make money if it's $2? That means the nigga with $3.07, he just making extra. Like a mother sucker.
It depends on, so clearly you missed out.
It depends on where he getting it from and all that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You got the same color as me, bro. I'm not trying to hear that 5 cents.
But
shit.
you should. Because
you in my neighborhood. No, I don't care.
But you should, so that
Go
you
ahead.
can
Tell me why I
understand
should.
how to spend your money. Because I hear a lot of times when people are like, oh, I don't want anything that was made in China, but yet they're going there and spend hundreds of dollars on something for the name. Do people, consumers, realize you're paying for the name? Because that same garment that somebody else is wearing, or tennis shoes, you can go to
Indonesia
or somewhere else
and get it for
China and
$15
get it for cheaper. So it's called the markup that people do. It's get ready happen now because we're approaching The holiday, Christmas, I watch people lose their mind, break their neck at jobs to buy their kids, friends, and family members all these Christmas gifts, and they put sale, clearance, and people buy into it. But if you did your research, we talked about that last week as well, understand the value of the dollar. You can actually do your shopping now in a timely fashion through Amazon, because the same stuff you see in Walmart and the other stores, those store owners, are you listening, Dad? Those store owners go to Amazon, go on Wish, and they buy it for a cheaper price, and then they mark it up, and that's how they're making their profit.
Okay, I understand all of that, right? Now, after I
I don't
understand
care if it's a penny. Give
all
me
of
my
you
money.
marking it up, look, you talking about, now you, if it was your store, and you like, bro, I really need my penny, I'm gonna run out there and get the penny. You understand what I'm saying?
But what's the difference?
The difference is,
you don't need a black nigga can't argue that.
Right.
Because niggas will make 80,000 by 10 p.m. But look by 11 p.m. And not only want to take $1 for no dope, but you couldn't pay with $1 bill, nigga. I want all 10.
Okay.
Right.
No
I
change.
just spent $100 today, Lewis. I don't give a fuck. 100.
Right.
You know what them niggas used to do? Try to get 2 for 15 from me on the week. No, bitch, you ain't take no shorts all day. All day. They gonna try that 3 for 25.
Mic check 1 2.
Mic check 1 2.
So Dave, let me ask you this.
Yes.
So you're crazy as I don't know why.
Also, Eddie Murphy Raw was one of the things too. In the Wayans Brothers movies back in the day, like fucking Don't Be a Menace to Self-Centered.
That's one of the funniest movies ever.
Them type movies.
That really put the...
Plus, I used to laugh at movies that wasn't supposed to be funny.
Right.
Like Lean On Me. When he was like, Mr. Clark was like a father to all of us, and he believed in us. She said, he don't believe in you because you don't take care of responsibilities. The kids was like, oh! Thought that shit was funny. And when Fats, he told Fats to jump off the roof because he was a crackhead. Nigga, what?
That was extra hilarious.
You killing your brain cells.
Your brain cells, son.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that's something the same thing. So I laugh at the wrong shit. Like now I think it's so funny. Like everybody look at Lion King right now, like Scar was so wrong. I look at it the opposite way. I think Mufasa was wrong.
You a petty ass nigga.
I'm gonna tell you why. When the movie first come on, right? Who was in the cave with all the lioness around him?
One of them niggas, is it Mufasa or
It's
is it
thank you.
Mustafa?
It's Mufasa.
Okay.
You know who? It's Mufasa.
Yeah.
Who in the cave trying to catch a little ass mouse? That's Scar. Why is he skinny with a skull over his eye? Ram. So I had to take it back to, all right.
Because he hangs behind Enos and bad company, that's
Animal
why.
Planet. When I used to watch Animal Planet, right? You know, when two brothers take over a pride, they can either choose to take it over together, or one of them be like, nah, nigga, this all my ass.
But sometimes he might be the brother that ain't shit though. Some people just got that
Mufasa.
family member where you be
Mufasa
like,
wasn't shit.
I'll break you off.
Nah, Mufasa wasn't shit, yo.
I'll tell you two like
this.
He took
and
everything.
also, this another thing too. Let's take it from Animal Planet and go to Nigga Planet. When I see a nigga with that $150 on his face, I don't trust him.
Right.
He could have been the victim.
He could have been what?
The victim of what the fuck he did. You just don't slice a whole nigga head off. Or nothing.
No.
So
He
Scar
sliced him because-
and Scar got a scar and he didn't, right?
Yeah.
So Scar can't fight. Get your ass behind me, and I'll protect you with these bitches.
That's cool.
And now you ain't worth nothing but what they are. You ain't even got a pussy. So now sit back there, don't fuck nothing, and
Don't
eat
fuck
the kill
nothing.
I bring
But,
back.
all right, listen. So, so then I set your ass up. So how you gonna be mad at me when you talking about Scar, brother? Oh, now I'm your brother. Oh, now I'm your brother. So when I let that ass go on these motherfucking gazelles,
Can I ask you a
and
question?
you go in and die. You know what I mean?
know.
Now I'm at fault
He
because
the
now
family
Scar's
member
so
that-
wrong. Now
that-
Scar's so
He the
wrong.
drunk uncle of the family.
He the one.
Now Scar's so wrong.
So listen,
He
good
didn't
point.
give that
I'm
shit
just
to
saying,
Will.
now Scar's so wrong.
You did good. So back to Dave. So Dave, for me, because things are very chaotic in the world, we had like the most recent situation here in Baltimore was the hanging of a child at Carver High.
No,
He wasn't a child. That wasn't a child.
That wasn't a
Yeah, he
child.
was a grown man.
That wasn't a
But
child.
the
You cut me
hanging-
off.
But the hanging, so in a society with so much darkness, so much anger, I think what you do as a comedian, one, I think comedians speak a lot of truth, but they bring a funny side to it, because if we don't learn to laugh at things, you will either end up in a jumpsuit in a jail cell,
Right.
or you would end up insane.
And it's like,
So I don't think you and other comedians get the credit and the acknowledgement that you all deserve. So I thank you for bringing that ability. Even if I'm in a bad mood, if someone can make me smile, like, that's a win.
I appreciate that.
So thank you for that.
Right. So and saying that, who is your favorite comedian? Would you say?
I love.
Past or present?
Okay. Alive right now is probably Dave Chappelle, Corey Holcomb, Samoa. Samoa's funny as any nigga walk.
Yeah, I like
definitely.
Monique for how she carries certain shit. And then outside of that, most of my favorite comedians aren't alive. Patrice O'Neal, and then I go back to I like Red Fox a lot, and Richard Pryor, and like party albums, because I like to be able to see. I like to see what you're saying without, like, I can visualize everything. That's like even with that roast. A lot of people, like even one of my mans posted a heckler video. He showed the person. No, don't show the person. For one, you don't want to embarrass somebody. For two, you want people to you want to write a movie. Everybody got their own description of that dyke in their mind. You know, I know what she looked like, or I know this, or I didn't have to shame her publicly to do it, even though she tried to do me that way. I mean, I shamed her, but I'm saying that she could be that video got over 20 million views. She could be at work and she could be just as popular as me. Like, hey, you the girl that got, you know. And people had the other angle, and I was like, no, paint the picture.
Right.
Because I had to paint the picture because the club was light on me. Everybody can see me from head to toe. She in the crowd.
Right. Wait a minute, David. Hold that thought real quick. We gotta go to a break.
Okay.
We be right back, y'all. It is what it is radio. Make sure y'all like and share the show.
So I got me a glass. You niggas got a cup.
And I ain't even got none.
We sorry.
How dare you toast and I'm over
We
here.
ain't toasting yet.
Right.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story, adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org.
Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artists, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out.
Exactly.
Just don't do
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like, you know,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
This is a Poverty ENT exclusive. Next stop, Texaco.
that's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah, it's time to go. Since a little nigga, 2-time felon and I'm still with it. Know your man telling you roll with.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com. Whoa. You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We are back.
Sorry guys, we've been having
It's
technical
pouring his drink in his cup.
I'm out here living responsible.
Cola. That's not.
Shouts out to Ashley for tuning in.
Shouts out to you, Ashley. Thanks for that.
What's that last name?
I don't know.
That's her name. It's Ash.
Hey, can I ask you a question though, Dave?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had any altercations due to any of your performances?
I've had very close to altercations. One time I did a show at Wells.
Oh man!
The bridge.
Yeah, on the bridge.
Yeah, the thing
You asked for it.
Now, no, it wasn't my. In any other circumstances, when you and your family come to see somebody and y'all 20 deep, y'all run the show.
True.
They didn't realize they were the only 20 people there that wasn't for me.
Oh.
So there's 20 people bullying everybody on stage till they got to me. And they start saying stuff, and they just started noticing, like, why everybody taking their jewelry off and their jackets?
About to get it in.
So that's when I told the nigga, one dude was real fat. And he had real dark eyes and real dark cheeks. And I told him he was diabetic. And I kept calling him Sugar the whole night.
Okay.
Plus I like telling people they got AIDS. Huh?
What? Okay.
What?
Okay.
I missed that.
Next question. So,
now I know.
What would you think
I'm ready to step out shit.
The hardest obstacle of being a local comedian, as far as people coming to support? When the big names come to town, I mean, they running, getting tickets, whatever. But I feel like when it's local, you know, as the local is our people here, it's just like, first of all, they don't show up. And then if they do, they want, oh, I know you, remember me, can I get in free? Or can you let my mans in? Or
Do you remember, it was crazy is, remember I made this long post, and I actually put you in it, saying, if you notice right after that, that's when the other stuff started happening. I don't get mad. Now it's a shorter list for me to remember when it's time to give back. So it's not hard, you know, and the thing is, it's just backwards. Common sense would tell you, if I start something, my family support first, then they tell their friends, and their friends tell strangers.
Right.
It's in reverse. Your family don't support you till one day they're at work and their coworkers say, "This guy funny. That's my cousin."
Right.
You know. Now I will say my family, immediate family, support me a lot. It's just outside of that, and sometimes that make it hard because you watch your family and friends from a different lens. Like when you watch your son play football, you don't watch the same way as the game you're not involved.
Right.
So they in it a different way. Sometimes it's harder because they're so worried about me doing good, they're not even participating.
Right.
Or sometimes sometimes you embellish certain things, you change certain things around. These people know the real story.
Right.
So if I add this one little thing, it's, you know, like I got this one joke when I start off. If I'm kind of like not in my groove yet and I'm trying to think which way I'm gonna go, I'll say, can y'all give me a second? I'm kind of rusty. I haven't been doing comedy as much as I have lately because my mother recently passed. And they be like, oh, and I'll be like, her driver's test. And I ain't been having a car to get around how I used to.
Yeah, I remember that.
Man, I tried to say that one day. My mother said, no, I'm not. I said, you're going to be dead today if you don't shut the hell up. Joke off, lady. Shit. Damn, we know you ain't dead.
Well, I know that.
I don't want to get jinxed. You 65. It ain't a jinx no more. You halfway out of here.
Right.
Yo, you a fool, yo.
Ain't a jinx.
Yo.
Wait a minute, let me ask you this. Go ahead, Dave.
Cause I was gonna ask him as far as comedians now. What young comedians that you think are solid and you can say like he's funny? Yeah, cause I'm a hard critic when it comes to comedy.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I ain't gonna lie.
The best comedians from here, for real. Because when I go over places, it be times where I'll do a set and be beat myself half. I ain't get this joke off. I ain't do that. These niggas be on the side like this, like like y'all niggas suck compared to us. A lot of us, not some of these niggas here are ass. But I'm just saying in general, I'd rather speak up than down. But it's a lot of them from here. It's this girl named Maria Sanchez. She a beast.
Yeah, she is.
King Tink, he a beast.
Haven't seen her
You gotta see him. This nigga hilarious. Shit. Everybody else, Ty Davis, a girl named Ty Davis.
Yeah, I seen her.
She been on.
Yeah, she funny.
She a beast.
She funny.
Shout out to Ty Davis.
Yeah,
I said Maria. I said it's a couple people that's okay, but you telling me if you want to use an analogy, if I had to go into a dark alley and fight my way out, they would be the people. Comedic wise, you know.
Right, you got with you.
Yeah, Ty literally too, because she always want to fight for me. She wanted to fight the girl that night. I'm a fighter. Her little glasses was fogged up. I said, "Wow, you can't even see."
Right.
What's your most memorable experience throughout your journey thus far as being a comedian?
It's so many. It was a time where, of course, the crazy part is not that video that's out. That's not the worst I ever did nobody. I be doing way worse than that. But that was just recorded. But one time I was on stage and these old ladies wanted to fight me because they kept heckling me. So I said, "Listen here, lady." First I said, "I hate when recovering addicts come out the shows and don't know how to behave because they've been clean. Niggas get a black keychain and think it's a black card."
Hey, yo.
So they got mad about that.
Right.
But it was cool because it's like whatever, you know. So then I told her, "Listen here." She kept going. I said, "Listen here, lady. I'm here trying to pursue my dream and get somewhere from here. You're just mad because you got a son my age that's in jail right now."
Oh yeah.
It must have been true. And it must come from her side of the family. So my sister FaceTime me, showing me they posted up against their car. So you know what I did? Left out the other door.
Yeah.
The other door. So I had that. The night with all the people there that night, that was crazy because they had more and more family members coming in. So I'm cracking on people as they come in. Like, look at your soft bottom shoes. It look like cell phone cases.
Oh,
look
shit.
at look at you. It was one dude that had on Bruce Lee. I don't know, just a lot. It was weird. That video. I done had shows where like people pull their titties out. That's fun.
Oh dang.
Sometimes it's like flat. Pull your shades back up.
Damn.
You know.
Okay.
I've never been to one of them. So what about the acting thing? Because remember you had.
Listen, you can do it. Tell her. Oh no, you can't. Right.
I can't.
I got
That's
you.
what it is. Oh, you can't. You can't really.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah. So
that's
so
what
If we want to see
yeah.
it,
Put it this way. I done seen some wild shit.
right.
Wild shit. That
Yeah.
happened.
I done seen some fights. My first time my joke got stolen. That was memorable.
Oh, I know that.
Did you
Was it
approach?
by somebody you knew?
It was somebody that was mentoring me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to know, matter of fact, like, how do you just, like, that first time, whatever, how many minutes you had or whatever, like, did you make a segment up for that night, or you just was like, fuck it?
I made a
take
segment
drinks
up.
back and just was like,
I made a segment up and I did the drinks. But it's like, it's hard to prepare out of ignorance. Like I was preparing for something I've never done before. So when I went up there, it was just completely different. I just went off the cuff. The crazy part was this. I told one of my, they said, bring 3 people to the show. I told my wrong sister, I said, Aki, listen. I said, I got a show coming. All I need is 3 people to come. I see my name tag on Facebook. First off, I got a call saying she was crying because I'm starting to stand up. Then she said, God is so good. My brother do his first show, blank, 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 blank. 30 people came. I was so scared because like, I had the same hype as like a LeBron from my neighborhood, from like always being a person that people always saying I should do it. I was trying to be sneaky because I didn't want to. I'm also from an honest place where all 40 motherfuckers would have said I'd sucked if I did it.
right.
And that was scary in the strangers. So that was the scary part. But I got through it. I killed. And then that's when somebody told me the best advice was to avoid bringing people that's obligated to support you. So what I would do is, from that point, was I would hear about the toughest places to go. And I would just go there, just do it. And I would be like, okay, so I had a gauge. I started out at a show that was once a month. So, I would say once a month to every 6 weeks. I would do that show once a month in front of everybody I knew. But for 5 weeks, 4 weeks straight, I would go to the toughest places and be like, that works, 4 places. It's going to kill when people that came to laugh. And I just started wrecking shit like that. Just put yourself in the hardest situations and it's almost like putting the weights on you when you practice and then take the weights off when you play. You know, so that's what's up.
That boy got a brain. That boy got a brain.
I might need you as my mentor, man. We'll be right back.
So you been stealing the joke?
Huh? No, I ain't stealing.
So while they're battling,
he said his mentor stole the joke, so he will be stealing my
It
joke.
is what it is. Radio, please like and share.
Please.
And we'll be right back with Dave Butler and your
Sounds like, remember when we was in middle school and had to play Dunbar High School?
Oh yeah, my brother played.
Fall into this unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new and take a break from our broken heart. Take it to hit, tell me you like, think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much, let your love come down. If you wanna rule with some rules, you gotta live by, live by. Stay true to your core, make a move, don't need nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough, show enough, she couldn't. I know she couldn't. It's all for me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark, show enough, she couldn't. It's all for me. We do whatever you like. It's all for me. I know she couldn't. It's all for me. So let's slide, you and me alone, to find who we really are. Crash into something new. I got that leg bringing up the car. Throw me a kiss, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, I wanna take you, but we gotta groove so we can lose the crowd. If you wanna rule, there's some rules you gotta live by, live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move, don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. The night I can tell that she can't get enough, show enough, she couldn't. It's all for me, I know she couldn't. It's all for me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark, show enough, she couldn't. It's all for me. We do whatever you like. It's all for me, I know she couldn't. It's all for me.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like yeah, I'm good and all that, but
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
We're back.
I was honestly going to ask you about. Yeah. When it be coming to the comedians here, I look at that. You know what makes them. I would say I guess them like what everybody look at first that's supposed to be so funny. So once I look at that and I'm like, all right, it's cool. Then I go to YouTube and I want to see your stand up now. Like, and now I'm really now I'm into you.
Because that's the difference. I think if like sometimes they're good on video. I mean, good on Instagram, but their lives you be expecting something totally different.
Different.
And they don't give you that.
To me, commanding that crowd as a comedian,
Stand up is hard. It's
Yes.
one of the
And I
hardest
think
things
it's
you got.
impossible.
It's so hard.
It's almost, and I'll tell you things that you would hate. One thing you hate is when your popularity outweigh your pocket. And the other thing is sometimes it's the other thing. When you're famous, people don't care why, how long, or what they want a certain result. I just paid $40 last week to see some more. I'm paying $40 this week to see you. I don't care that you became this popular in 6 months. I want you to be as funny as motherfucker that I've been doing it for 20 years.
Right.
But some of these people have only been doing it for... The average person that been doing comedy for 3 years suck. But they got to go do an hour because they popular. So it's like it's not fair to them, but at the same time it's fair because they took the money.
Right.
But that's why a lot of times you be like, this person not good because you got the same expectations because you paying more money to see Ha Ha Davis than Earthquake. And Earthquake is a fucking garanimal.
Right.
So you see him and you done took your lady and you done spent $200 that night on a great night. Now you done spent $250 halfway through this nigga's show and he said, what's one of his slogans and shit? Hey big fella.
Oh yeah.
And then he be stuck like, good night.
Right.
And niggas really do it.
Yeah.
It's almost like they try to put us up behind them. It's almost like we the hitmen and they the setup bitches.
Right.
Like they bring everybody here for us to kill them. You know, and it's like,
Right.
no. Because last I checked, the setup bitches don't get the same money as the hitmen. Sometimes we shoot them when we done. So
keep doing that.
you want me to fucking go behind a nigga that sucked for 15 minutes? I gotta do 30 minutes for 5 times less.
Right.
This nigga walking away with 5,000. You gonna give me 600? No.
Right.
Give me some of this money.
Right.
I gotta hear these people's mouths all week while he gone.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah. And then because like you said, it's just those guys that get there because of their popularity, and then like you're really not funny. Like, and to me, like a guy like myself that's a hard critic, like I'm pissed off now. Like now, because I could have kept watching the videos that made you funny to me, rather than trying to come pay and expecting something out of you that you were never going to bring. You only can bring it during your videos.
Now we'll say some made the jump eventually. Like I feel like Jess became decent, formidable.
Yeah.
I feel like Country Wayne is decent, formidable. Worth at least saying that because at some point when your comedy matched what everybody came to see, as long as you do if you know how to match what they saw in the videos, even if you suck, or I ain't gonna say I'm just saying in general, even if you don't be as they got what they was expecting to some degree. Some of them know how to become entertainers and add different elements to the show, something to cover up
And
the fact that they
sometimes
suck.
the entertainment part or the okay, I always say like Martin Lawrence. I think he
lost it. He sucked.
But in his prime,
he was great.
did a lot.
Yeah.
Even with Eddie Murphy, with the person when you can switch it up and do the acting and the personalities and stuff like that, that's a different. So maybe the stand up ain't for you, but maybe the acting is.
Right.
You know,
and some people know how to. Martin was a beast back in the 90s. And I think now you can tell when a nigga not a beast no more when he start hosting this shit. That means, but because he's Martin and people go for names.
And because you can still watch his show and laugh like you seen it for the first time.
Some niggas lose it. Or some niggas just quit.
Cat Williams lost it to me, and he was one of my ones.
He definitely lost.
Him and Chris Rock.
That's kind of that's a little hard.
I think that's what anything that we do in life, but it comes with individual awareness. I think that you have to know when that particular thing for you has run its course, and then that's the time that you go to the next level.
And sometimes it's this too.
Reinvent yourself.
And sometimes people reinvent their surroundings. Like right now, I just told you, I got had 40 people that would have told me I suck. Some people, I'm going to keep those people around me to tell me when I suck. Some niggas change all of that and then call it hate. So now you got yes men around you. Oh, that was so ha. They don't care because they done shook hands with the people you brought around them. They gonna jump on the next train smoking and be the entourage for a whole nother nigga while you fall off the mat. You know, so if you keep honest people around you, some people gotta be aware for you. Sometimes you're not aware, and people gotta tell you about yourself. Boy, I got homeboys. Boy, take your ass in that house. You're fucking up, boy. Your little dirty dick ass gonna die in the street. You know, go home. I'm tired of seeing you. And those are the friends that keep you. I got a home, man. I done did shows with my homeboy. One day I did a show. I came home. No, we went to the restaurant after that.
Hold that story. We gotta go to a break. It is what it is. Radio, please like and share.
Please like and share the show. Be right back, baby. We'll be back.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin' Street? Girlin' Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing, not just simply being told things. Or how about this? You know, we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, I agree. I definitely.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Somewhere in the building. What?
Oh,
Talk
that
about
no.
the cameras.
No.
Uh-oh.
This nigga.
Yes, we are.
Oh.
Free. We on.
We're
back. We're back.
And we are back with the amazing local funny comedian Dave Butler.
Yes.
And we have something fun for you all tonight. But before we get into that, we just want to let Dave continue to share with us before we went to our last.
Oh, it was just I had like my friends don't mind telling me I suck. Like I did a show one night, and it was like this guy he doing once a month. I'm gonna kill him. But it's like this big ass house to do the shows, but everybody that can smoke, and these niggas smoke that medical shit. I caught a contact so bad that I just was up there like, yo. So I always say I'm hungry when we leave. I'm like, fuck that, let's go get something to eat. And I said something funny, and my man was like, nigga, that's the first laugh you got all night. And I was like, damn. He told me that, like, nigga, you be sucking sometimes, and I'm risky, so I try shit out. The other time, or like, remember when I used to do those sketches? And I used to write the first couple. They was good. Then niggas made me stop writing, did some other shit. It went bad. Nigga, I got like 40 texts. That ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
With the because Dr. Nicole she plays Agent Wagner.
Agent Wagner.
Project Heat, Baltimore. And I remember the little series you had. You was the police.
That's the one where my sister, Keisha was mad at me about that.
Really?
Yeah, she said, why are you always the police? And I was like, always is one show. And she was like, whatever, and hung up on me. She was locked up when she did it too. And then she sent me my son a four-wheeler from prison. And when I got her at the party, I said, how you get that here? And she said, mind your business, you snitching bitch. And I was like, damn.
Hey, yo, can you tell the people about your sister? Man, give them a little quick story about your sister, man, and the COs and all of that.
Oh, you talking about when I did the bit about the time where she, let me tell you, oh my God.
The one where they was about to raid the house.
Oh yeah, because my sister, she beat 3 attempts. So I said she bad at killing, but she good at picking lawyers.
Keisha, shout out to Keisha.
Shout out to Keisha.
Don't even say stabs out to Keisha. One day I seen her looking confused. I said, "Would you lose something?" No, I'm trying to find something to stab this nigga with. Wait, what? She like this, like man, she bit up a ballpoint pen, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I just went in the house, but
She got a stabbing problem.
she got a stab. She got no problem. She always get accused of shit.
Right.
The same shit all the time, but it's not her.
It's not her. Not her fault.
You're a fool.
So one time, this was my nephew was locked up. Well, no, they was looking for him, and they used to do shit like harass my mother and put like 1,000 crime watcher flyers on our porch and all that. So one day they come in. So we had this broke chair. So they being assholes trying to find my nephew, and we had this little attic thing. So the dude gonna look up being an asshole and say he probably up there. So my mom looked over at the chair, looked over at me and said, "Go ahead and check." The nigga stepped up on it, fell through the chair flat on his face. Yeah, I'm saying, "Get the fuck out my house, you bitch ass niggas." So they leave, right? 15 minutes later, all these police looking people come knocking on the door. I'm like, "Ma, they about to raid the house again." And she was like, "No, let them in. They correctional officers buying stamps on Keisha. They coming to get the car."
You're a fool, yo.
But that shit really happened, man.
So if you could give one tip to someone that's aspiring to take his or her dream as a comedian, what would that one tip be?
I will say, first off, be yourself. Like, that's it. Just be yourself. And also, don't use nobody else's shit. Be yourself and keep doing it. Because people want all these. There's no shortcut to it. Because even when shit happens shorter in one way, it flip around on the other. And that's why it's people that got to this point so fast. People say they're not funny. Then they funny had to catch up with that. You know, like it's no real, there's no shortcut. So I would just say that. And honestly, don't ask me shit if you just doing it for a hobby or you just doing it because you think it's okay. Like, I love this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just left a real job and right at the time where shit could really cover me. It ain't gonna cover me because this what I want to do. So if you just, oh well, sometimes I just want to see what. Nah. I mean, I ain't saying I'm not discouraging from it, but don't ask me shit because I ain't got nothing for you. Because if you gonna be gone in 2 years because shit ain't go your way, why am I talking to you?
Right.
I can be telling somebody that give a fuck. And stop taking microphones from people that really trying to do it.
Right.
My mother always say, either you in the game or you in the way. It's like hustling. If you trying to make $100 selling crack every day, and there's a dude out here that's really doing it, and he need $100 more to get out of there, and he get locked up, and you gone because you got that one little $100. That man could have been home with his family while you sneaking $100 in, because you in a damn way.
Right.
Flipping an 8-ball while you got a job. If you don't get the
Yo, I'm gonna say this. You was wrong for that 1-800 post about your mother. You're in the hospital.
I didn't even know she was gonna ask me. That was crazy.
That was funny. I think that was the funniest one.
I didn't think she was gonna ask me. When I saw the video, I laughed, and I still got the full video of you. I had to edit her question. That shit hurt your soul. She was that was like a minute and 46-second question. She was like, "Fuck damn, you ain't got shit really. Your baby father cheating out here," and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like it's a person. It was a person that made her mad that day. Nigga, it was a whole. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go find it.
You gotta repost that, yo.
Put it this way: if back then it was a IGTV where it could be 5 minutes, I'd have played the whole question. Nigga, that's why you keep seeing her go like this, and the question like, get her.
You can do it now, though.
You
gotta bring them back.
It's on my computer.
Yeah. Any upcoming shows? Anything in the work?
Yeah, what you got coming up?
Some of it I can't say because I'm still employed.
But you'll keep us in.
You'll keep us
definitely.
Let the people know how to
And some of these shows I'm gonna take it for money. Somebody want to do a crab feast in 2 weeks from now at 9 o'clock at night. That's gonna suck, but I'm gonna take that money.
Take that money, son.
They just recently had a crib.
And they probably heard me. Shout out to y'all for always paying me for shitty shows.
It worked though. I mean,
He be having the money up front too, like church people. I be like, thanks. I feel like Jamal Bryant just stealing money. Just stealing money. All I need now is some pussy with the money, and I'm adding Jamal Bryant. And then say child support, come catch me. I'm in Atlanta with 2 fingers in my ass. Huh?
Whoa! For the people.
So on that note, you know, it is what it is.
I was starting.
Radio is about bringing in local, upcoming comedians and so much more. We're also a family, as you can see, especially this one right here.
The drunk uncle.
Why I got to be the drunk uncle and I'm the youngest?
They call them drunkles.
With nothing.
Right. Why I got to be the drunk uncle?
We're adding something fun for you all tonight. We are adding the hot seat. Who will it be that's in the hot seat? You can even call in and ask any one of us a question that you want to know the answer to. Everything is fair game.
Who start it off? Drum roll.
I start it off. I'm asking all three of them. Why I got to be the drunk uncle?
Cause yo,
that is not a hot seat question.
It's not.
You already answered.
You know why? He know why he the drunk.
I asked him, was he drunk? He said, yeah. I asked him, was he your uncle? He said, yeah. I said,
there you go.
There you go, drunkle. There you go, drunkle. Drunkle.
Who asked the first question? Huh?
You did.
I don't want to ask. Y'all listen.
Hot seat question.
All day, Dave. You don't know this. All day I was being harassed.
I gotta ask a hot seat question.
Dave don't know because he don't answer.
Yeah, he don't answer text.
We don't even know.
I did so look at the group text. I don't.
We asked you to send a picture. You ain't even send a picture.
I'm sorry I don't respond. I'm not good. I tell you all the time. I'm not good with this texting and technology stuff. Sometimes I just look at shit like.
Come on, yo. You got to get better.
I do. But I'm telling y'all the truth.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth. I am bad when it comes to
stick a pin in that. We want
all that stuff. I am good. The hot seat. I get back to the hot seat.
I'm here.
Who got it? Y'all want
the question?
You want question?
Ladies first. Ladies first.
He wants to ask his question.
No, ladies first. Yo, ladies first. Ladies first. We gotta be
who is it? Who are you addressing, Dave?
What?
Huh?
What's your question?
Oh, go ahead.
But my question is.
Who you? You know what?
Yeah, who you addressing?
Get on my nerves.
Who's the question to?
Go ahead, Dr. Nicole. We coming back to Dave because once he get his question together.
Yeah, go ahead, Dr. Nicole.
So my question is for Mr. Tyree.
Oh shit.
We would like to know how many female sexual partners do you have currently right now?
Dang.
She said we.
I get to looking at the cup. Like, I want to take a sip out that motherfucker.
All of us want to know.
How many define that before I answer?
Define
Man, come on now.
How many?
If you don't answer,
Western know the definition.
One.
Right now, as of this moment?
One.
Is that for the day?
One.
And that wasn't good enough answer for that person.
It's
You
been
said
that.
define.
It's been that for a minute.
What's the initial? What's the initial?
I even tell her initial.
It's a lie.
No.
Nicole, I said, what's her initial?
I said he got a twinkle in his eye. It's a lie.
No, I'm dead serious. One.
One. Okay.
You got a
You want no initial?
finger.
Yeah, just one. Just one. I've been chilling. I piped it down. I turn pussy down a lot.
Okay.
I do.
How often is a lot? One wants to
Every
know.
day.
Damn, you light skinned.
Every day. I ain't Billy D. Williams, but my
Don't try to be humble with it. Jury said enough. Yo did the fake humble.
Nope.
Yeah, I ain't the nigga that got the most pussy ever, but I'm up there like I'm no Wilt Chamberlain, but I'm no Magic. I'm no Magic Johnson at a Luke party.
One though. One. That's it. You gotta come with a better question
Don't
than
tell
that.
me what to ask you.
Okay,
Just
right.
ask your question. You up
One.
next.
I'm up next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh man, come back to me.
Okay.
I go to you, then come back to me.
All right. So I got this hot seat question is for the males.
Okay.
I would like to know: have you ever been approached by a tranny and thought that it was a real woman? Starting with you, Mr. Butler.
No, I have not, but I don't get offered pussy from a lot of people in general. Like, so. No, I haven't.
No, I haven't been approached by a tranny, but I have been complimented.
By a tranny.
Damn, yo,
by Chinese.
Was you up there by?
I was
at the meat rack.
I was like 18. I was
Transylvania.
I was kind of close to. No, I was walking past Charles Street subway station.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Transylvania.
It was a group of them right there, and as I'm walking past, they just got to compliment me. You know, you can't say nothing back. I mean, because I know the rules. I know the rules. I know the rules, so I just kept walking. Yeah, I just kept walking. I mean, but damn near definitely.
Mr. Tyree.
I mean,
not at all.
It was I asked a question honestly.
Now I will say this though.
I'm gonna say this. I had a homeboy that I'm about to go to break, but I had a homeboy that killed one before.
Oh shit. Okay.
We got
was it after you did it to him or before?
No, they was about to get into it, but once you found out, you'll throw him out the window.
He saw the joint fall.
Oh, we going to a
We gotta go to a break.
Because I'm so confused with that, but we will
That nigga pussy did the percolator. The ball said.
And back, y'all. Like and share the show. It's about to get in.
We
got Remy and I feel.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusi. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Maddie's Fund.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Back on this hot seat. Okay. I mean, I'm waiting for some more interesting questions myself.
Mr. Butler,
yeah.
who you going to address your question to?
Hold up, you skipped me. I'm ready.
Oh, you ready? You ready? Okay.
No. I didn't ask my question.
I see question. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
My question is for you. What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done?
Behind the scenes, thank you, dog.
Share it with the world. Share it with the world.
So,
Oh, he done moving it back. The nigga said, tell me your freakiest story.
Tell me the freakiest
Yo. Nigga did the thumb.
How you like it?
The helmet trying to say,
Freaky.
Let me turn this back. You know your perm when you with the thumb. Like, tell me your freakiest.
Yeah. You know this type of area.
It's still humming.
I can't take you seriously.
Alright, good. Freakiest. Freakiest, sneakiest. Yeah, sneakiest, freakiest. This one.
No, the hummer she talking about in her story. She was
right.
I had a girl hum my balls once. I just finished it off with the line.
You know what?
She said hum. I said them balls.
AKA. What's the kinky? What's the kinky?
You from Jersey?
From around the way.
So ask me how many. I'm about to say how many cars you steal.
No.
What's the kinky?
So the kinkiest
thing you've ever done.
So the kinkiest thing I've ever had done to me.
Oh, hold on, to me. Okay. Time out.
What's that?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So this guy, we were about to have sex, and he went into his kitchen, went in the refrigerator, got a bull, not a bull egg, a raw egg. Right? Took the egg, cracked the egg, let it drip on me, and had sex with the egg.
Hold on, time out. Say it again.
And your coochie?
Yeah, he cracked the egg, took the yolk.
What if you'd have had a chicken?
Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, so that was the kinkiest thing.
Oh, that's time out. That's different. That's borderline, like.
That's crazy.
See, now.
No, that was an underlying thing. Because
So
if you
now-
think about it, he cracked that egg, meaning he killed.
Killed that pussy.
No, he was saying is you gonna get rid of yours too. You said he cracked his egg, you gonna
No, my question is, previous to you cracking the egg on her, what have you been doing with her egg, bruh?
that with other bitches. That wasn't his first time.
With the egg in yourself.
He had a hen egg. It was tannish.
Right.
I want to know what's going on.
I hear the humming.
Well, I will say that he was a foreigner. So
He was foreign. So he was experienced with the egg.
Incredible edible egg.
So he knew what to do with the egg.
Expectations.
I think it's this.
Expectation.
Egg expectation.
He yoked you up.
He yoked you up. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna share this though real quick before we go.
That
Shouts
right
out
there.
y'all know who I'm talking to. The craziest thing, they've been guests on the show. The craziest thing I've heard ever in my life. It's a couple.
Right, exactly. Because you're in the hot seat.
I'm in the hot seat. But look, hear me out.
Yeah.
Why they a couple, but they pray. Like when he go in her, they pray. I've never heard that. That's crazy. That's different.
Yeah.
I've heard of that before.
In it? You praying while you in it?
Be spiritual.
Yeah, it's supposed to be spiritual, and a lot of people that practice Buddhism or tantric, they're into that.
I haven't prayed.
How would the prayer go though?
I have heard.
I don't know
How would that prayer go?
I have.
Lord, I come in you. I mean to you.
I come in you.
I have heard like Jesus being called God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Lord. I mean, hallelujah.
Ain't nobody telling you no hallelujah.
Amen. Shit, it was blessings going on.
I ain't never had.
You know who said amen?
Hey.
They said 8 men. Next. Get me out of here.
Amen.
Go ahead.
It was
man.
praising going on. It's like no, but I did hear Lord and God before. God and Lord.
I've heard God. I don't think Lord. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not going to be like, oh my goodness, this dick's so good.
Oh my
You're gonna be like, oh
God.
my God.
You're like, oh my
I
God.
want to do Jehovah Witnesses.
Oh my
do
Lord.
Jehovah Witness say, oh Jehovah.
No one say oh Mary.
Oh Mary.
Oh no, that's
How do
Catholic.
you know?
It's Catholic.
Huh?
Because he
Sick
was.
bastard.
I am.
Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lord in the
No.
Oh, what? Oh, my question? Are y'all ready for my question?
Yes.
All right, question. Y'all ready?
Addressed it.
Y'all ready?
Who you?
It's addressed to all y'all.
Okay.
It's addressed to everybody.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You having sex, right?
Oh my gosh.
It's dingleberry.
Come
You know
on,
what I mean?
Jim.
Do you, as a man,
What?
is it a
That's
dig?
when your cat take a shit in a litter box and it still be poop hanging from the fur.
No, I'm sorry. Not a dingleberry. You just got a tissue. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
little ball of tissue.
Oh, that ain't.
I'm not trying to stop you, brother, because it don't stop me. My question is, as a man, you should see, like he said, some men may stop, or as a woman, if you know that you, oh shit, did he see the tissue ball? Do you grab it? I mean, do you feel down there and grab the tissue ball, or do you just let that shit fall while you're fucking?
I'm mad because I don't like for you to wipe after we do it. I call it pussy marinara. Like,
Okay.
no, I don't wipe it off.
All right.
Leave it there for round two. You know.
Okay. All right. I like.
So you being hard headed.
Right.
And I'm mad, and I feel like you use cheap toilet paper. I'll bring some next time.
Right. Right. Come on, that man.
Oh.
Dave.
Right,
Come
you
on,
all
Dave.
on the side.
Toilet paper. Go on, you next.
Absolutely
If you
not.
feel a man,
did you ask your
do you stop the sex if you feel a man just grab it out there like?
No.
I mean,
why would you do that?
You don't
First
stop
of all, that
If
wouldn't
you feel
be-
a 20 piece of toilet paper,
First of all,
you
that
ain't packed
wouldn't
enough
even
dick. She ain't
be
supposed to
on
be feeling
me.
a toilet paper get pulled up her ass. You
And
slamming it.
secondly, no, I would not continue for it, because if you can't take the time to properly prepare yourself for the activity you are about to engage in, you dirty, you nasty.
You're
It's
right.
a no.
I agree.
For me.
Now I don't know about the head.
Look at how he-
Wait, if the guy got
That's
tissue?
sex, but
Yes,
like,
it's a no
oral
for
sex-
me.
Well, with
Now-
me, wait.
Go ahead, oral sex, okay, that's something different because
It's a no for
yeah,
me.
it's oral
Well,
sex,
by
but
me being the best pussy eater in the world.
oh my goodness.
that
Better than Will Chamberlain. Oh,
Better-
yeah,
yeah,
he
better.
had to eat pussy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So
but,
real quick, Tony Stark says, "Nigga, you fall out, bend down, and check that stuff first." I
That's
wish you,
crazy.
Tony.
Shouts out to
Thank
him.
you. Thank you. Yes.
That's what I'm about to say. You got the you
a lot
got
of niggas that don't just get pussy on the whip.
you gotta prep.
How you gonna prep every coochie
Wait,
you
now,
get?
what if it's a spur of the moment, then you
Shit, bullshit. You worked in the school, so I know you
Hear
ain't
me
got
out.
every
I see
coochie
that.
you got.
No, listen.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go and lie to me. Go and lie to me.
You done poured the whole roll off somebody's ass like
Listen,
that.
hear me out.
I want to talk about
You
this.
done poured toilet seat cover off some pussy.
Yeah, I know he did. So that's what I'm talking about. I need to hear what he about to say. Cause this is saying I used to see that.
My man said
know
it tastes
this
like
nigga.
shoe paper stuffing.
Listen. Alright, I'm
brand new Nike pussy.
Now, with one person, I don't know because I was fucking in her classroom while y'all was at lunch.
That's why the kids can't get an education.
That's why they can't
No, they at lunch.
Heard that?
No.
How he know if it was a you man?
That's the only one I can say.
Yeah,
But
no
me,
high flow.
I'ma prep the pussy. So it got to be clean, shaven preferably. But that's the only one. When I was hitting Miss Warren while y'all was at lunch.
That's what I named my
I don't care.
Hey.
Sorry, Miss Warren.
No, we not.
Hey.
Serena Warren, I used to tear your ass up. while you was at lunch. She know.
Hey.
Shouts out to her.
Hey.
Shouts out to Philly.
I'm listening.
Yo, shouts out to
Listen.
Philadelphia.
I got suspended.
This was back in
Miss
like
Warren
99.
suspended me
It don't
because
matter.
my father would
Serena
stop
Warren.
hitting that motherfucker.
Hey,
You said
shouts-
that, you did say
I
that.
remember
you did tell me that.
she suspended me
Hey.
because my father stopped hitting that motherfucker. And I ain't know.
It had nothing to do with
But-
how you was acting.
No, it didn't. No, it. I'm gonna tell you the reason why she tried to say she suspended me. Cause I ate a tongue.
Was it hers?
Did you eat a what?
A tongue.
Oh.
A Tums.
A tongue.
So hold that thought. We gotta go to a break.
Gotta go to a break.
Please
Back.
stay tuned.
Get hot.
For the hot seat is only getting hotter and funnier. Like and share. It is what it is. Video. We'll be right back.
Be back.
Right back.
Oh, they call my hat on y'all.
I gotta ask a question.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the It Is What It Is radio show.
Viral.
Make sure y'all share us. So,
Please.
Miss Entice.
All right, I
Miss
got-
Vicious.
Okay.
Vicious.
Favorite place to have sex outside the bedroom?
Anywhere.
Oh.
That's not an answer.
That's not an answer?
Specific. Outside of the bedroom.
You mean where have I?
No, like what? Where is the spot you like to have sex outside of the
I'm gonna keep it
bedroom?
real. I'm not a forest fucker, so I'd rather be in behind closed doors. But I've had sex
I mean,
outside.
you still can keep it under the roof. I'm just saying outside of the bedroom. Yeah, outside of the bed, like not in the bed.
Living room.
Oh, okay.
Living room.
What about the living room?
The couch.
Okay, what position?
Then from the couch, you can roll onto the. Well, in my case, I had carpet, so you can move from the couch to the floor. Then, if you really want to get creative, you could go over to the sink and the kitchen and the aisle.
So, what kind of carpet was it? Was it the plush kind? Was it the Stainmaster?
It was plush. Plus. It was plush.
It was the plush.
But I got one of them other mats over, like a little area rug.
So it's nice and cushiony.
It was cushiony.
Oh.
Easy on the rug burns.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you did mention the kitchen.
Turn this up.
You did mention the kitchen. Now, are we opening the fridge? Have you gotten creative with ingredients, shall we say?
One time I was like,
you mean as far as
have you
props?
Or would you?
Props.
You gonna leave me hanging?
You mean props? Props like far as whipped cream and all that? No, I don't need it. I don't need it. But I mean, I've done it.
Oh, see, there we go. Like that. If you haven't, or have you?
I don't like sticky stuff. I don't. Okay. I've done it, but I don't like it.
Can I jump in? Can I check in? What's your favorite condiment to use?
My tongue.
Sir, you cannot shake that on the salad or the eggs.
No, let me stop.
Wait a minute, time out. No. Speaking of salad.
Okay.
No.
Not sight, but well, go ahead.
Am I about to answer the last question? Am I prepared for this movie?
I was
interception. Well, go ahead.
What's your favorite condiment before you go to the interception?
I don't really have a favorite condiment.
Join us every Friday at 9 p.m. for It Is What It Is radio show, only on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You hear that fact? Yeah. We're back. See, that's why I'm having y'all got brains out
and the hot seat is still getting.
Can I ask my question? Go ahead. Come on, we've been waiting for it. This question's for the ladies.
Here we go. Yeah.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Are
you ready?
You so accurate.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do y'all swallow?
Oh shit.
Depends on the person.
That's fair.
That is a no for me.
Have you ever swallowed?
That is a no for me.
Never?
What?
So we talked about this.
Accident.
So we talked about this on the show. That's if
She's
that
not a big
happens.
person doing that.
Yeah. I'm
you don't really
so,
like doing that?
It's not that I don't like. You have to be somebody special in my life. There has to be some strong communication and visits to the doctor. And
for the oral pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you beastly, because I'll be mad as shit if I spent my whole Thursday morning in the goddamn for you to spit and jerk. Bitch, no, spitting and jerking.
You said that we need to go to doctors and all that.
I go through all that. I want to beat your tonsil like a speed bag.
Like this shit.
I want to knock that shit out and pull the pig.
When I was little, so I don't have any.
Somebody should go. Okay. Somebody should go. Hey, Miles, she got that Mortal Kombat tunnel. You know, when you uppercut a nigga and a man go toasties, and you go to the little tunnel.
That used to be some video game.
Right, tunnel. I love that game. The Looney Tunes tunnel. You know that's a tonsil. When Porky Pig jump up and say, that's all, folks.
Thank you, Tony.
That's
Tony said, good for you, doctor.
Yeah, that's the back of a throat.
Shout out to Tony.
What Tony say?
What do you say?
Said good for me. Why you making jokes?
Good for you. That what?
You sit right here beside me. You don't know what.
You like? No. Reason I said good for you. What? Because Tony is on here advocating.
You know what?
Advocating not to get no head. What is wrong with you, Tony? What are you talking about? Good for her. Listen, all right, listen, my sis. You right. Good for her.
Hey, Miles.
What is you talking about? Nigga, you better get some motherfucking head, nigga. What are you talking about? Where's somebody with fire on her? They were like, you know what? Since Doc don't give no head, I ain't giving no head. Tony, you out of head, nigga.
Hey, Miles, you ever get the head with an unimpressed look? Like, You ever get head from somebody you never goes to get it from, and the whole time you're like, gotcha now, bitch. And she look up, you like, put your head down. I'll hit you a little bit. Your head trash. You ever you ever get some head so bad that you want it, that you make it don't be that great, but you make it. And when I was a guy, I make excuses for it. Like, I mean, it was hella teeth, but it hit you at the right time.
Teeth break you at the right time.
That's why some niggas punch their girls. He just trying out them wisdom teeth.
I ain't gonna lie. Some like slight teeth is okay. Slight.
No.
Slight.
No, sometimes it do be unimpressive.
Slight. Like,
but you get an E for
like,
effort.
I ain't listen. I ain't talking about no teeth. I'm talking about like this is a little grace. This a little,
I hate that.
This a little grace. Slight.
That's
Listen. I got, hey, look.
Crazy.
I like shit a little rough. Yeah, this.
I know.
I ain't talking about where do I fit. I'm talking about this.
Like a little, like.
But to each his own. See, notice I didn't even say
It's a little gray.
but I'm
It's a
gonna
little
need you not
gray.
to do that.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Look, I've been catching head since the nigga was like 5. So like, I'm like.
So you got molested.
Like well experienced. You know what I mean? Like where though, like I guess I got used to a little bit of teeth. You mean? Because during that time they ain't know how not to give teeth. So
and again, if you was
so,
5, you should have got their head with nothing in the front. It just goes.
Yeah.
No, they
Okay, the next question. I got a question for you guys.
What?
I got a question for the guys.
What?
Okay.
What?
You know what?
What? You know what? We said what?
Good. Have you ever did an inappropriate thing with your cousin?
Oh, hell no.
I played house or two.
Okay.
I ain't got enough drink.
Yeah.
No, what you say?
It is what it is.
I played house or two. Oh, he's like Dave too?
I said I ain't Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I mean, they wasn't necessarily cousins, but
It had been a family member sucking your dick at
if you
5.
could call them cousins, I mean, I guess they was cousins because they was like, you know, your mother best friend.
So that's what was doing it.
That's like your cousin.
In a minute.
So that's what was doing it.
So,
all right.
Yeah, a few of them, but then after I got listen, after that happened to me, I ain't gonna lie, I was on the spree. It was like
all the cousins was getting it.
Man, like you don't come around here with a daughter around this motherfucker. Like that's all I was saying. Like that, like you 2 years younger or older, you in trouble. I mean, if you ain't no family member, you ain't no blood, you in trouble. I mean, you in trouble.
Because at some ages, 2 years younger is trash.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
You supposed to get shot.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. 95, you said when you.
That was a good year.
Right? All right, 95, I was sneaking, watching pornos in 95. 95, it was like, all right, look, when my cousins was 18 and they was talking about sex, I was hopping in the conversation telling them like, oh, nah, like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And they looking at me like, motherfucker.
Right.
Little nigga. All right, about that time, like between 7 and 9. Like, I ain't.
One of them niggas
like,
I was with a wife beater on.
I was
you a veteran. You with an oil stain from changing the motherfucking car lock.
I ain't gonna lie.
You tell me if this.
I was
nigga dressed like R. Kelly and that be careful what you say to me.
I ain't gonna listen. I remember till this day, my best friend. I mean, same night, right? I laid my.
What we all like?
She laid the spider. This one I lost it. This one I lost my V word, my V call.
Vegan.
Yeah, I wasn't a vegan no more. She laid my ex-man's sleeping bag out. You feel me? Unzipping that motherfucker and lay that motherfucker out. You feel me? Laid me down upon that motherfucker. Now this time, it was no more dry humping. It was no more skin on skin. That motherfucker was in there. Reason being?
You was 7.
I was 11 to be exact.
Did you have an orgasm?
Huh? Yes, I did.
Oh, so you spit out the clear fruit.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. My man know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey, you ever when you was young got some head from a girl so good you try to figure out what uncle touched her?
Listen.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
No.
Listen.
Can I ask you this?
My best friend got some head so good he went and told. We got our ass whipped. That's what I said too.
What did he say? I'm up on that.
This nigga said she wouldn't stop.
You said
it feel too good.
Speaking of that, you ever had to beat a bitch on the head? Like, oh my god. One time, the girl wouldn't stop so long, it stopped hurting and went back regular. I said, well, keep going there while you stop.
But it's over now.
So, wait a minute, you say cousins, right? Let me tell you this. All right, I was dealing with somebody for about 2 years. We shared a cousin, but it was on my father's side and her mother's side. Do that count?
No.
I'm talking about their cousins.
Did y'all get raised around each other?
Oh, all right, oh no.
Did y'all get, no, hey, Miles, did y'all get brought around each other?
No.
Okay, because sometimes, yeah, no.
So let me ask y'all this. I got another one for y'all.
Wait, bow.
Have y'all ever got hit from a crackhead?
Yes.
I haven't.
I sold crack.
I sold
I'm
crack.
keeping it real, but shouts out to Sherette. I don't know if she's still living.
What's her name on Facebook?
Oh, what? But look, as a matter of fact, shout out to my, I'm giving names. Shout out to my man Sean Fortune. Look right, I'm keeping it real. Back around 92, 93, I was in high school. I was selling crack. Park Heights area, right? My man Sean Fortune, we walked into the 7-Eleven on Park Heights and Rogers. On the way back, I remember this like yesterday. We are at Arlington Elementary School. This girl, this lady, fine as a motherfucker, come holler at him. So he like, yo, you got some ready on you? I'm like, yeah. Why? She trying to go. I'm like, her? You wouldn't know.
She must have just came home.
She was looking great.
She probably just came home.
Smelling good.
Because you got the countdown there.
She was young.
You got 19 days.
She sucked the duck. Yeah, she sucked the shit out my dick back then. Yes, she did. Shouts out to her. I hope she's still living. I don't know. This was that long ago.
She ain't got all her teeth no more.
Last time I seen her about 2082 or 3. It wasn't looking too good. But then I go back up with her maybe a year later. She was looking better. So I don't know. You know, that thing be going on. I don't know.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, I got some head from a crackhead before.
Okay, you didn't date.
No.
You did that.
You ever sell drugs before?
Yeah. Oh. But I sold weed here. I sold crack where you ain't even want no head. It was in Hagerstown.
But hey, shouts out to my man Greg. He said he had it too.
One time.
Shouts out to Sherette, the same girl. Let's make some calls around Park Heights. They gonna
she
give
wasn't
you.
that one who got in and looked at her.
Oh no, they gonna give. They
She got pregnant once.
Let me tell you something.
One time she was pregnant with a tongue ring. They gonna lick her tongue at me and say I got the best head. And I said, you know how I know you lying?
Oh my God. Yeah, right. That got to be better.
I got a question. Ladies, y'all ever ate ass before?
No.
She did, because she. Oh, she did.
That was a good one.
She did.
That was a good one, ain't it?
She
That was a
did.
good one.
Okay, now in my defense.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't no defense.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Okay, no, something.
Listen.
In my defense.
Listen, you don't got to defend yourself. We on nothing. No, time out. Listen. Hold on, time out. We got, all right. Now the bisexual part cool. But
Shut up, Dave.
I'm about to say, I'm sure my bro was talking about
I know what he was talking
man.
about. I know what he was talking about.
Hey, now listen.
Was it toilet paper?
I gave my answer.
Look, I don't want to cut nobody off. Look, I don't want to cut nobody off.
Or toilet seat cover?
Like Sis said, I cut people off.
Baby wipes.
All right, but listen.
I believe you. You know how I know? Because what you drinking Hennessy out of make you classy. And I just know you're a classy woman. But go ahead.
That's actually rim.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just for that.
We ain't giving them no praise. Fuck Remy right now. Oh, there you go. You pull your own throat.
This is my thing.
My grandfather bought me that.
Grab that glass real quick.
Nothing would have came.
I earned retirement money for you to talk shit about my coat. The little bitches that like it, pass you off.
What? Nothing would have came towards you. No shots because I was coming at the nigga who wanted to get exposed like that. And listen,
I answered the question.
Let me hear a little bit.
Yeah, he's trying to get.
Next question.
How about you? You ever ate ass?
Yeah.
What about you, Miles?
Yes.
Okay, well, shit, fuck it. It's not even that bad of a question.
Yeah,
what about you, Dave?
I mean, fuck it, shit ain't that bad of a question. Of course I eat ass.
Yes, I have.
I'm engaged.
So I'm the only square.
You the only square.
You never ate ass by accident?
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong, because you're talking about man ass.
Right.
Woman ass is different.
Woman ass is different.
Yeah, woman ass is just right under heaven.
You don't go slip. You don't get. Hey.
And it's like a half second away.
Yeah, right.
It's like wrong turn, but I still get to my destination.
Right.
Okay, the tank.
The taint.
Yeah, it's that little ass pussy stitch.
Gotcha.
That right there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Damn.
Right there.
If you put 2 fingers in her ass and fuck her, it'd be like.
Yeah. It'd be like coming out a little bit.
I call it lamb skin.
Yeah. That's if you.
I got a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
The cousin, sister, aunt, or mother of somebody that you was dealing with.
Yeah, it is.
I got a funny story about that.
I never slept with. I wasn't dealing with him, but I slept with the cousin, and then the cousin wanted something too, so I gave it to him.
I used to hit.
So the answer is yes.
I used to. We used to call them last resorts. Right? When we was younger, we would go to them when there wasn't nowhere else to go because bitches be having boyfriends and shit. So I used to fuck this one girl, and we ain't never tell nobody. Mm-hmm. But before that happened, my man hit me one time. Was like, "Yo, this girl got the best head ever, but I don't like it because she got a spiked tongue ring and it hurt." And I was like, "That sounds like it might not be bad." So he was like, "All right, look. I'm gonna come pick you up. You call her. I'm gonna drop you off and park a block down the street. You tell me how it was." Yo, she made me come back to back nonstop. Like she never stopped. 2 times. It hurt, but it felt good. It was weird. I guess it's how I feel when y'all get choked. But either way, so we never said nothing. It did hurt. We was to go over there and hang out. So her sister started liking me. Right. So we never said nothing. Right. Started fucking her sister. But her sister. She had one kid with a C-section. Pussy still was this big. Like you gotta bring her liquor just to fuck her, because she had to get numb. You know, like she probably did a Percocet for some dick. I hate that shit. So, long story short, she tapped out. Right. So now I'm hard as fuck, 4 strokes away from nothing. I gotta go wipe my dick off, and the sister in her room. So I go get the head from her, and she walk in. Now they mad. Them bitches try to chase me. Bitch tried to hit me with a bat, but the sister never fessed up. Like, yeah, I be fucking them. So it looked like I was just weird old nigga that just walk in bitch's room with my dick out. Right. So now, so I'm a rapist now. Right. Right. No, that's bullshit. They knew. So they knew. So then I jumped at the bitch. She jumped back, and I snatched her phone out of her hand. So I took the phone. This bitch had a whole section in her phone. I kept my phone for like 4 days. So then I said I apologize, right? No lie, I said I apologize. So I give it we go around there, we hug it out and all that. I turn my back on her. I hear somebody say, "Yo, this bitch had a stick like this big about to hit me." My man put a gun out on her and she backed up. Bitch about to whack me in the head with a stick. My other homeboy sleep right there. I should have fucking shot him. He didn't say shit. But yeah, all over 2 sisters.
That's crazy. I gotta. Well, let me say this.
I ain't never
did. Hear me out.
But wait a minute, you just can't.
Cause it's kinda. Alright, I'm the type like I don't did like if my homeboy fuck with you, I probably won't do it. But I'm gonna give you a story and you tell me if this qualifies. He said I probably won't. Alright, look, I had a good friend of mine. He's dead now. Rest in peace to you. We were at my house. Him and his girl was at my house. They were talking. They got the fussing. Apparently, just through the conversation, through the argument, I knew what happened. He must have made some type of deal where as though to have a threesome with her with one of his homeboys. I'm sorry. Whoa. He must have talked to her about having a threesome with one of her homegirls, and they did it, right? So we're in front of my house, and they get the fussing. And she was like, "Shit, I did that for you. Why can't I fuck Ty?" And I didn't know. So I'm like,
nigga, that was a question on 100 Real Niggas.
So I'm like, damn. So y'all having conversations, she want to fuck me, I guess want to have a threesome with, and want to bring me in. So I'm like, damn, what type of relationship y'all got? Because me and yo was cool. Long story short, my man died. I ran into her about 2 years later, and I fucked her.
Ain't shit, Stevie J. Hey, was that the question?
We just keep it real.
Was that the question on 100 Real Nigga when you asked me that?
No, I remember that.
You asked me that. It's one of the questions.
I did?
You ain't tell the first part, you piece of shit. But you said the part about what about your man, your home?
No, that's something totally different. I was kind of in my feelings when I left that.
So you just go around being friend fuckable all the time.
Yes, he does. Yeah. And on that note, we gotta go to a break.
Y'all gonna stop making it seem like I fuck friends.
You said it.
You're a friend fucker.
And we need to make it.
He was dead.
Hey, Ty,
I think that was
he was dead, yo.
First they love you, then desert you. Leave with a plate full with no spoon. Ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste of been bad, burned and fucked over. But remain strong through the past over. Kicking haters out of the way like masked over. Roll up, sip something, let it pass over. Who would I be? It ain't the man to me that let the next man take advantage of me. When that storm come, no pan I see. Get with it, not without it, then you'll see. I peep the haters, they know I'm greater. That's why they buzzing for the elevator. But I can't save you, the weed too loud on the pedal stool. Don't carry favors, always got your hand out demanding favors. When I just looked out, now you need more paper. I can't breathe, give me 3 feet. I never let y'all be the death of me. When my patients run there, yeah, nigga OT. Cause they wanna see me down like I'm an CT. 6 words, get the fuck away from me. Say I help you out if you can help yourself. I keep it G till I DIE. Now excuse me while I get back to PC. HOP ain't losing sleep while your third eye always on me. I'm stacking green just to feed the team. My boo, she know that I'm game when chasing my dream. These niggas it seems I rip them, trash them, then put on new jeans. Man, see the problem is, man, you know, I keep it 100, man. Yeah, man, like if I got it, then you got it. Yeah, man, but if I don't got it, then I'ma give it. You feel me? But I definitely got you through the ride, man. Let's get it, yo.
I'm really getting tired of ungrateful ass niggas. They really about to turn me to a hateful ass nigga. Like I was never there when you never had figures. Pull triggers for you niggas when you caught up in the trenches. Man, I really don't get it. I don't know what's going on, but I really don't feel it. Niggas really know that I've been there from the beginning. But the more I see niggas side switching, make me wanna bring it closer to the end. And that's why I can't fuck around with these niggas. I'll fuck around with my hoes. Cause niggas acting like bitches and hoes acting like bros. Man, I swear I really don't get it. How people switch up they roles. First it was nothing but love, but nowadays I don't know. It seems like anything goes. Where can I go? Cause lately fucking with you, I just stand at a fork in the road. It's hurting my soul. When I'm around you, I shouldn't feel like I should stay on my toes. So where do we go from here? Get dough from here? Or are we gonna end it on the road right here? Cause either way, whether it's left or the right on my property, niggas gon' blow round here. Fuck cities up while we do shows round here. Keep our music up while we blow Joe round here. Don't be looking salty if you're not going nowhere. Should've kept it with the movement instead of moving over there. Cause I'm getting to the point where I just don't care. Know you're thinking to yourself that it's just not fair. But you made your choice and I won't be taught. Just know ain't no fucking coming back round here. And we shining and grinding. You mad that you ain't at the top when you see what we climbing. Our music is timeless. I thought you would witness the vision, but it's obvious that you blinded. I thought we was brothers. I thought we was fam. But it's plain to see that you don't give a damn. Everything cool when we out selling grams, but now what's the problem? A mic in my hand, man. Dang.
I feel you, my nigga. See, niggas be seeing just one way of life when there's billions of possibilities that happen on a day-to-day basis. Don't judge us cause you ain't where you supposed to be at in life. Instead of envy or try and bring niggas to your level, strive for better from yourself, not the people around you, man. Pay attention, wake up.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Students, when you hear the reason or reasons for your absences throughout the years, please exit the auditorium without your high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into the unknown. Too tired. Family trip. Part-time job. Helping around the house. Sick day. Starting the holidays early. Just because.
Starting in the 6th grade, students who miss 18 days or more of school in a year for any reason will fall behind and risk not graduating high school. How many days of school has your child missed this year? Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
This nigga built like, he built like he wear the sock with the strap around his calf.
And Jay Butler was going, yeah, y'all should have been here. It's hilarious. So listen.
That nigga built like.
My little baby.
Y'all see this nigga over here, man.
As you see,
This nigga look like Pierre off back.
Angels is out of his shirt because it got hot in the house.
It's hot in here.
This nigga built like, fuck 40, I got 80.
I got 8. This nigga built like, fuck what my body look like, bitch. Check what the dick do. That's my slogan now. That's right.
This nigga built. This nigga built like Bimmy at the gas station. Now I fill your tank up, baby.
Listen, so, Mr. Tyree.
What's up?
Question I had
Like an old ass frat boy.
back when you was working at
Five Gamma Gamble.
Would
Oh
you
shit.
freaking off with any of them girls down in Calvin?
No, not girls.
Dave can answer that question. Can you answer that for me?
Not girls.
What?
Who was I fucking, Dave?
Several teachers of mine.
And I was 18 years old.
From sisters to teachers. Like
So you wasn't.
I was an 18
You
year old.
wasn't fucking with none of them 8th graders from Whitmore unit.
no, hell no.
Whoa, that's specific as fuck.
No, he was.
They both was my
This motherfucker said Whitmore.
at Calverton.
Have you ever got your dick sucked up Martin Luther King Boulevard right by the underpass?
Miss Brinkley, Miss Parker, they were sisters.
Yeah, it is.
You fucked some teacher sister bitches?
Yeah, Miss Brinkley, Miss Parker, they were sisters.
And I used to fuck Miss
like two fine. Then you got.
Oh my bad, I forgot. They were sisters.
He forgot.
They were sisters.
He
Hey,
forgot.
Ty.
He forgot.
I mean, your body count crazy if you forget shit like that. You're gonna say me. I was a nigga.
I'm ready to just run through the teachers.
All I was doing in
when
middle
I was
school was
younger,
wearing
I
my
was
yellow
like,
and black
I was
first
old
down.
enough, I would fuck with them. So Miss Brinkley, Miss Parker, he already checked them off. Miss Bell,
Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson,
Warren.
Miss Warren.
Then there was an aide that was
You
there.
got
I don't even know her name.
Yeah, what about Miss Bell?
You fucked up in the aid room?
Miss Bell?
You fucked in the aid? You fucked in the aid
I
room?
took her home.
Okay.
Only
Yeah, she was so.
I used to hit Miss
like, she was what I and she was what I like African stuff. So she was like one of those teachers. So I knew you had to take her home.
So a pussy was good, but her arm stank.
Exactly.
Okay. Sometimes it be like that. You gotta get that. You gotta give us some tussie.
Oh, that's
Mums.
Okay.
He was knocking them out and down. Out and down. Out and down.
Nigga, you ain't look older. They was some molesting ass bitches.
Now I ain't gonna lie, he did have his little. He had the slim chin strap with the braids on, and so the slim chin strap. So.
Cause I'm not impressed.
So I'm like when I'm really going back to back then, cause he had the cornrows or whatever. So
that shows maturity. I thought you was 25 with them cornrows.
Coming in Calverton. Then he got his slim rolls on. He got the dopes on. If you don't know the dope back then, was the phone pies.
I know.
He was like one of the first dudes that I seen with him in the city for real.
Okay, so basically.
So you went to a poor school?
Yes, I did. I went to Calverton Middle School. Yes, I did.
I did too. You went there too?
Shout out to Cal.
You must.
Yeah, I did.
Damn, you was important.
I'm gonna need the teachers and the principals of Calverton to patrol the classrooms.
You think that's bad?
The
Nigga, Mr. Wildo used to fuck parents.
The cafeteria, the free
I had a couple parents.
the restrooms.
Oh yeah, tell us about the parents.
Why you did?
And they ain't shit because you couldn't help out their kids' pass.
Anywhere I the gym.
He couldn't what I did. You goddamn hard and breaking up fights and shit.
The safety.
So what can he do when it came to your kids in class?
Money back
All
then.
ass. He was getting out a lot of ass.
But come clean though, Ty.
A lot of ass.
You gotta be a shitty ass grown woman to fuck the hall monitor. Not saying you ain't bad. I'm just saying your title.
My nigga, yo,
I ain't gonna lie.
I know you fly. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up.
You know what it was? Light skin was still in style back then. Try that shit now. You fucking piece of shit. I know you could because you dark skin for real.
Calverton during that time, males. He was like, if
Both
not
of y'all
one, he
dark.
was two. If not two, he was one. That's real shit. Like it wasn't, cause it wasn't like you had him and probably Mr. Barber.
Bob, shouts out to my man, Mr. Bob.
They were like,
Mr. Barber.
That's it.
He was fucking bitches.
Yeah,
What?
Mr. Barber was getting ass too.
What?
He had more pussy than you, did he?
I doubt it.
I don't, no.
He had class. He was like, I'm just gonna fuck
This
the
how I knew it was
aunties.
bad. Like my father got in on some ass. Like it was. I got suspended.
Is campus still open?
I got suspended.
That's why I was like, I need y'all to patrol the halls, the gyms,
I know they don't never have no
the
heat in that
closets, the
motherfucker.
bathrooms.
I don't want their leftovers though. They probably old bitches
Yeah.
that live in their apartments nearby.
I got bullied at fucking Calverton. Like the real kind, like from 6th, 7th, and 8th fucking grade. I hated.
For real?
Damn.
Damn.
My mother would not get me transferred to Lamel or her post.
And you know what the lesson is?
Go to fucking Calverton.
The lesson is this, and I wish I'd have known this. Hey, Ty, the lesson is this. When you see a young lady get bullied, protect her, because she'll grow up to look like that.
Because all the motherfuckers that bullied me is a hot fucking mess.
Hot fucking mess.
Hot fucking
You know what's crazy, yo? I hate when washed up bitches be trying to, cause I got this thing about me where I had so many things that go my way growing up. I'm real nostalgic. Like I'll buy a pair of shoes just because I couldn't afford them when they came out. So sometimes I fuck bitches that's beyond their physical prime because it's like I wanted to fuck you, but I'm tired. Like no, you should have got me when you had the chance. You want to fuck niggas that wound up in jail forever, and you built like a cage.
That's what you
Ain't nothing wrong with that. If he was always that way.
Hey, look. Right.
But you can't just change up on me like that. I got options now. You should have tried to fuck me before I started being important.
I'm glad you said
I'm a late bloomer too, though. I was ugly for some years.
I was
probably still is.
I was short for a lot. I was short for a lot of years. Right.
You tall now?
I'm definitely tall now. So look. In elementary, it was a girl named Christina Moore. She had mean crush on me. Middle school, like you said, she caught her sprout before I caught mine. So she thought she was all that. Yeah, exactly. Boom. So boom. One day I'm coming around the court, right? Guess who right in front of me? Christina motherfucking Moore. I just looked at her like, girl, you're looking not good. Look at me.
Oh man.
Smell like that dope shit.
I hate when somebody tell you. I hate when somebody that see the white. You look good and you can't say shit back like that.
Hey Dave, before we get out of here, let the people know how to find you, man.
Comedian Dave. I'm trying to find Christina Morton right now.
Oh shit. Tell them how to find
you.
She
got married, nigga. Her last name Lane now.
We got to wrap the show up. Tell them how to find you.
On Instagram, I'm Comedian Dave Butler. On Facebook, I have a fan page that's Comedian Dave Butler. Then I got a regular page too. And if you ever see a light skinned dude, that's my father. Follow him too, because he ain't got friends.
Shout out to your son again.
My son ain't got no page because I'm ashamed of him. No, he not.
Wait a minute, this nigga had a whole baby mother and a whole son, and people did not know nothing until the son just. I'm like, you had a girlfriend?
Right. Not that I was hiding it. It's just that
you are.
Ty know me. I'm not no out there nigga. If I wasn't doing stand up, I wouldn't have no pages.
Okay. Well,
so and she don't have a page.
Right.
So it's like if she not showing herself on the because some people don't like that shit. Right. Just like I'll give you an example. If I knew your kids, I wouldn't post them if I never seen you do it.
Right.
I got homeboys that I might have a picture with their kid. I'm not posting it. And my girl brother stayed with us for 3 months. I had hella pictures with his kids. I love them kids. I've never seen them post the kids.
Right.
So I'm not, so that's all.
We thank y'all for tuning in, man. Dave, thank you for coming.
So them hoes was mad though when I posted my baby shower. I said, bitch, you ain't answered my inboxes 4 months.
Right.
Now you want to be nosy.
Thanks for coming, Dave.
So you pregnant in the mouth.
Y'all join us next week. This has been another great show. If it is what it is. I bought my 12-pack out for the ladies. It's like, no, I'm joking.
And you know what it is. It is what it is.
See y'all next week. And I'm taking my pictures like this.
Dr. Nicole, Dave Butler, Dead, Time Out, Neat.
It's the jump off. Welcome to the Cheryl Underwood show. Hot topics. We discussing anything. It's a go. We going live.